I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. What does it mean for God to, quote, draw us to Jesus, as in John chapter 6? And who does God draw? Well, John chapter 6, verse 44 is one of the staple, yes, most controversial verses in all of your New Testament. Why? Because Jesus makes this statement that nobody can come to him unless the Father draw him and the Holy Spirit draw him. Essentially, what Jesus is saying is this: left to our depraved, sinful, natural, carnal conditions, there's nothing of you, nothing of I, nothing of any of us that craves the things of God and will naturally gravitate toward God. God has to woo us, for lack of better terms, with his Spirit. He draws us, much like you would not coerce, but you convince somebody to come to your side of an argument, so to speak. That is that picture of drawing, showing you why you're wrong and why he is right. Now, the question, secondly, is, well, then who does he draw? Well, there's some people say, well, he draws who he draws and he doesn't who he doesn't. That's where John chapter 12, verse 32 comes to play. Jesus, the same person who made this statement, said, if I be lifted up. Now, when the Bible uses the word if, it can mean an occurrence of, or it can mean the confidence of. For example, I use this illustration all the time. If somebody in your home is making their way into the kitchen, you say, if you're going in the kitchen, would you get me something? What you're basically saying is, when you go to the kitchen. Now, that being said, Jesus said, if I be lifted up, I will, listen, draw all men unto myself. That's important. Why? Because none of us can be redeemed and saved and into the right relationship with God unless God draws us to himself. I think chapter 12 says he is currently drawing each and every one of us unto himself. So again, left to ourselves, there's no possibility. He has to draw us. It is his Spirit that, according to John 14, it convinces us, it convicts us of sin, righteousness, and judgment. And that is the draw. He shows us we're sinners. He shows us that Jesus is the only righteous substitution and that there is judgment if we do not believe on and in him. Great question. If you have one, send to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thank you so much for being a part of our daily question here at the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. I want to encourage you on a few things. Number one, if you have a question to ask, submit it to AskJeff.net. Eventually, we'll get around to your question. Secondly, we'd encourage you to subscribe. That way, each and every day, Monday through Friday, you get a reminder of our question of the day. And last but not least, I want to remind you that on Wednesday evenings, live at First Baptist Church of Opelika, FBCOpelika.com, we do a solid hour of Ask Jeff where we dig into the questions more than just 60 or 90 seconds. Sometimes we take the entire hour. All that being said, AskJeff.net is where you submit a question to this channel each and every day, Monday through Friday.